Welcome back to the IBSP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Turki is hating on Canelo Alvarez yet again, and look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And Canelo Alvarez had recently come out and responded to Turki and stated that I'm not asking for the Terence Crawford fight, and I'm not going to talk about any other fight. I'm 100% focused on this Edgar Berlanga fight. I respect Turki, but if he wants to work with me, it needs to be my way. Now, obviously, Canelo Alvarez is the face of boxing. He's the A-side to Terence Crawford. So if Turki is serious about getting a fight done between Canelo and Crawford, he needs to work with Canelo Alvarez, and he needs to be Canelo's way. He's the A-side. That's how things done in boxing. If you're not thirsty for a payday, if you're not broke, then obviously you need to respect the A-side, B-side. There's a reason why Inoue is not working with the Turki. There's a reason why Tank is not working with the Turki. And there's a reason why Canelo is not working with the Turki, because at the end of the day, these guys are A-sides in their respective lanes, and the Turki has to respect that. He doesn't like guys he doesn't have to respect. He doesn't like guys that he has to, come and show that they're the A-side and these guys dictate certain terms. That's part of being the A-side in boxing. And the Turki did not, ask Canelo Alvarez to respond. He demanded Canelo Alvarez respond. He demanded Canelo respond now about a Crawford fight. He didn't say, okay, I can wait till Berlanga. Nope. He made a demand that Canelo respond about Terence Crawford now. You don't demand any man, much less the face of boxing. He's not going to demand me, you, or anybody that's actually a man, anybody that actually has balls. You're not going to demand them respond right then and there. And that's what he did to Canelo, according to Jake Donovan. He demanded Canelo respond while he still has a fight that he has to get past. And at the end of the day, anything can happen in boxing, but that's one of the most disrespectful things I've ever seen, is for you to feel like you can demand something from another grown man. Now, what's interesting is Turki has come out with a response after demanding Canelo answer him. He came out a response, and it was just as disrespectful. He says, I heard what Canelo said, that he respects me and doesn't like the way we do business. As for him respecting me, it doesn't matter to me if he does or not. As for the way I do business, I know why he doesn't like it. Because I only target big fights at fair prices, so of course anyone who likes easy fights won't like that. And I know how he feels after losing to Bivol. So he's been looking for easier fights ever since. I'm not the one who's afraid of fighting Benavidez or Crawford. Therefore, I knew he was wasting our time and making excuses with big amounts of money that can't be paid. So I'm convinced, or I'm continuing my way to make big fights and serve the boxing world. And he's on his way to making easy show-only fights. Now, obviously, this is one of the most disrespectful things I've ever heard, because Canelo Alvarez, before Turki, or the turd is what he's going to be referred to at this point. Before the turd came into boxing, Canelo Alvarez was undisputed. Canelo Alvarez was a 4-weight world champion. And the reason why Canelo doesn't have a lot of top-tier opponents now is because he's beating everybody, you dumbass. His record is impeccable. He has the best resume in boxing. That's why. He's done it all. There's nothing that he's missing. Are you stupid, or you simply don't know boxing? That's what we have. Another thing that the Turki said is he wants only easy fights. Dumbass! Newsflash! Terence Crawford's an easy fight for Canelo. Come on, open your eyes, moron. It's an easy fight. Think about this. Terence Crawford, moving up all those weight classes, is going to get his head knocked off his shoulders if he tries to mess with Canelo Alvarez. There's levels in boxing, and Terence Crawford cannot compete with Canelo on any meaningful level. We know this. He's a good little fighter at 54, at 47, but at 68, he's too weak. Canelo's going to walk through him and break him down. What are we talking about? That's an easy fight. So you sitting up here trying to masquerade a showcase fight as a super fight. Turki, you're a dumbass, because that's easy work. See, the problem with Turki is he act like we don't see through his game. This is the same Turki who played Tyson Fury $50 million to fight a showcase and a cherry picking an MMA fighter in Francis Ngannou. You forgot you paid 50 M's for a cherry pick showcase fight against a guy who don't even box? You forgot? See, at the end of the day, we got to keep that same energy. And now the Turkey got to get exposed. See, what you mad at is you mad that Canelo won't go hold your hand while you wear some blanket over your body, while you wear some dress. That's really what you looking for, dudes to hold your hand. You must want your cheeks bust, because now you shouting demands. You got your hands on your hip, right above your ass, wearing a dress, want to hold hands in the park. You want to look at another man's face. Turkey, what kind of man are you, you filthy animal?